To monetize a YouTube channel, you need 1,000 subscribers, which is pretty easy to understand, right? But then it gets a little more complicated because you've got two options. You could try and get 10 million YouTube short views in 90 days, which sounds very difficult. We won't talk about that today, so we're back to 4,000 public watch hours in 12 months, which is not easy itself. The fact is, YouTube is hard. And 3 or 4 months into a creator's journey, you'll start to realize this. I recently saw a post from a creator who said, despite going to law school and passing the bar exam, YouTube is the hardest thing they have ever done in their life. That's a really, quite frankly, truth for some people, isn't it? But having said that, it's not impossible. Because we're still all here creating videos, right? So if I have to teach you one thing, the most important thing about how to get 4,000 watch time hours, it would probably be N-I-C-H. Yes, it's niche, and here's the reason why. Recent estimates show that over 500 hours of content are uploaded to YouTube every single minute. That means that not only is there a lot of competition from other creators, but viewers have a hell of a lot of choices now. Imagine for a second if you could grab those 500 hours of watch time every minute, you'd be monetized in 8 minutes, which is pretty cool, right? But to do that, your content would have to appeal to every single human being on YouTube. And to be honest, that ain't happening. Because as the saying goes, if you try to talk to everybody, you end up talking to no one. And that fundamentally is the big secret to more views and ultimately more watch time. Stop worrying and thinking about all of this and get laser focused on just this. So if you were just starting out on your YouTube journey, and if you're still figuring out what you're doing with your channel, here's 3 things to consider when thinking about your niche. The main goal of any YouTube channel should be to build a loyal, engaged, and ultimately significant audience that enjoys the content on the channel. The delivery of that content to that viewer can come in many different ways, through search, being shared on the internet, or naturally through browsers suggested on YouTube. Now, if the viewer is satisfied by that content, and typically, when they next see some of your thumbnails and titles, they want to see roughly more of the same. Viewers tend to associate viewing habits with specific creators, so when someone discovers Mr. Beast, we expect to see fun and challenging games. With MKBHD, the typical viewer will come to see his review about new technology and around it. If you're going to Mark Weens, you want to see him traveling around and food blogging. And when it comes to Online.Insight, you get the idea, right? In all cases, these creators are giving their audience mostly more of what they like and with a little bit of experimentation on top. Answer this and write it down. For future reference, what should every single video on your channel do for your target audience? And that's what you should do every time you start a new video. Look at that value proposition and ask yourself, will this video deliver this message to whoever watches it? Let me paint you an example. You're a super busy person and you came across a fantastic video about quick and healthy recipes and you really enjoy what that creator did. But then the very next video the viewer sees from that creator is they're making 25 ingredients recipe that takes 3.5 hours to complete. Even that shift within the same video topic, cooking, could eliminate that viewer because it's no longer strictly for them. Here's something to try next time you're on YouTube. Go to a creator's homepage and look at their channel banner and videos for 3 seconds. Something like this. What's the channel about? If you can answer that after such a short amount of time looking at the channel, then that creator knows their niche and target audience. You want your viewers to know instinctively they're in the right place to say to themselves, this video was literally made for me. When that happens, viewers are far more likely to stick around for longer and watch more of your videos. From that positive data, YouTube will go out and find more similar viewers who may be interested in your videos. And I've explained all that without using the word algorithm even for once, because that's essentially what the algorithm really is. So how do you pick a niche? We can start with identifying your interests. Again, it might be worth writing down the answers to these questions with your answers. What are you passionate about? What do you want to be known for? And what are you good at? Now, if you can clearly answer those 3 questions without hesitation, stop this video and start your own channel with those answers in mind. Having said that, we've already established that YouTube is very, very hard. It can often take a year or more to reach 4,000 hours of watch time to monetize your channel. So ask yourself this question. Do you still want to be talking about the passion you have right now in 3 years? Your niche needs to motivate you enough to wake up in the morning, start filming, and still be excited about the process. Video after video after video, if you don't do that, then I'm afraid burnout is easily inevitable. You don't need to be an expert in your niche, but if you're passionate about your niche, that means you're willing to learn and absorb everything. And as long as you're one step ahead of your viewers, you're the expert. When it comes to YouTube, I will always say I am not an expert. I'm just a passionate educator, and through our target audience, we tend to support creators who are starting out on their journeys, looking for these milestones of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time to get monetized. There are plenty of other YouTube educators out there who will do an excellent job serving their new needs. So once you've answered all of his questions and found your niche, your sweet spot. As your channel grows and you become more confident as a creator and your skill set improves, you can start to evolve your niche, evolve your target audience, and evolve the content that you make. Now, let's dig into the details, finding your niche within a niche. This might be a videographer who focuses on how making commercial videos, or a website builder that focuses mainly using ChatGPT videos. Or how about, theoretically, a fitness instructor that focuses on females over the age of 60 who have 50 minutes to do a workout. You can get as niche as that, and it'll still be a successful channel. As you consistently post more and more videos for that niche, you will gain relatability and credibility. When that happens, your audience becomes more engaged, more loyal, comes back, and it doesn't matter if they subscribe to your channel or not. Once you've got 1,000 of them, all you want viewers to do is return to your content time and time again. That's where the watch time comes from, and of course, out of your YouTube journey, there's likely to be a lot of trial and error, which means that you need to be agile. So yes, here we are talking about pivots, but very subtle ones. Within your niche, obviously content output will vary from channel to channel. But I would say after 3 to 6 months, you've probably got at least 10 videos or more on your channel. Naturally, since you're starting out your YouTube journey, you'll be doing a lot of experimental. But from those videos, you'll be able to take some positive data, points videos that had a higher click-through rate, videos that will watch for longer, and videos that had more views. It is an obvious tactic, but it works. Pick the top 2 or 3 videos and make more videos on similar content. Become really laser-focused on the subject, and if you haven't done that, start doing research on your competition. There's absolutely nothing wrong with watching another content creator's video and saying to yourself, you know what I can add to that conversation. I disagree with what they're saying. Here's why I agree with what they're saying. Here's what I need to add. They missed out this point, I'm gonna cover it. That information is 6 months old, I can update it. I'm gonna be straight with you, that until this time, we do that kind of research and thought to ourselves we can make our own version of that, and they've probably done precisely the same thing to us, and that's fine. It's good to experiment with many different types of videos because in the long run, you need to get good at coming up with ideas. There's nothing worse than publishing a video that your audience receives really well, and then not knowing what to do next. That's a missed opportunity to build on momentum. And if you do need help with ideas, the vidIQ does have an idea generator that's based on your own channel contents, so check it out if you need some inspiration. If you're feeling a little stuck now, then I need to give you the sad truth. Passion doesn't equal profit. Yeah, I know what that sounds like. You already watched almost the end of this video to get 4,000 hours of watch time and monetize your channel. Still, your niche may not pay out a lot in CPM. You can see on the screen now some of the most profitable niches with CPM between $14 to $21. But remember what we said earlier. If you're creating content that you're not passionate about, you're likely to burn out pretty quickly. Unless you're looking to simply create a business out of it and outsource all the stuff you hate doing, go right ahead. 4,000 hours of watch time is an admirable goal to aim for in the short term. Ad revenue can be the motivation that pushes you onto the next phase of your YouTube journey. In the long term, ad revenue will probably contribute about this much to your YouTube channel's business, especially when you consider brand deals, sponsorships, affiliate links, selling your own products and services, and so on. So this time is for you to start your long run. Best of luck in your YouTube journey. Go with passion, and you'll reach your 4,000 watching hours in no time.